Welcome back to my video, man. Today is very interesting topic, man, and I hope you can listen. I hope you can sit down, get a popcorn, start, like binge watch this shit, man. Watch that whole 30 minutes, and if I go more, watch the rest, but I'm not trying to go till an hour past, so like just listen to me, if I go past, it's okay, So I'm gonna talk about knowing yourself, knowing thyself, man, let's get deep, man. Let's get deep. Let me switch the camera over here. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Knowing yourself, what is it, man? Like, first of all, who are you? Question mark. Are you your job? Are you your ethnicity? Are you your gender? Are you your what are you? Like, are you your country, your location, your geographical location? Are you your skin color? Are you your height? Because some people say, we're short people or we tall people, what are you? Like, that's a question, man, That's a question I want you to ask yourself, Like, I want to make a list, but I don't want to make a list at the same time. I just want to talk about it, So, a lot of time we are told we are strong, but then sometimes we feel weak, and a lot of other time we're told we're tall, but sometimes we feel short. A lot of other time we can be told we are handsome, and sometimes we feel ugly. But like it's like not just that. They can tell you you're black, but then they describe black people and you feel like they didn't describe you. They can tell sometimes, sometimes, and that sounds, and I'm not talking about the skin, so don't get that mixed up. Don't think I'm stupid. They describe a black skin, of course I'm going on, they describe me. But if they describe like certain characteristics that they so-called want to put to like black people, whatever, sometimes I feel like, I don't want to fit in that characteristic, so, but at the same time, so it's like, it's like, it's just contradictions, like, so let me get away from this, So, and sometimes it's like, they can describe you like quiet, but sometimes you like to talk. And sometimes they can describe you like, funny, but some people think you so serious. So think about it, man. It's like, and sometimes you feel serious, and it's like all these contradictions, like I should even call this video contradictions, like all these contradictions that we have, and because we have these contradictions, it'd be hard to know who we truly are, Plus we have two type of brains, we have the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, Because of that, we always have contradicting ideas, and it's crazy, and we like sometimes we want to be healthy, eat healthy, but we can't, because we also have another brain that want to eat sugar and eat this and that, so think about it, so who are you really, You are a walking contradiction, like I said in my rap, I said I'm a walking contradiction. I'm a street nigga that went to college. For real, like, that shit crazy. You know, you can look at it like I'm crazy. You know, what the fuck am I talking about? You know, but like, I'm keeping it real with you. Like, we are so complex as beings, you know. We are very complex. I do not know everything. I never said I knew everything, you know. So if you're looking at me like I know everything, don't, you know. But I'm saying we are very complex. That's one thing I know. I'm very complex. I think you are too, you know. So it's like, knowing ourselves is the most challenging thing, you know. Like, it's literally the most challenging task that we can get on, you know. It's like, you know, a lot of people say, a lot of people say, so as a man thinks, so as a man is, you know. So as a man thinks, so as a man is. But I kind of disagree with that concept, because you can think whatever you are, you think, you know, it doesn't make you that, you know, to be honest with you. It really don't, you know. Sometimes, you know, whatever you thinking, that's just your illusions, whatever you want to call them, you know. But a lot of time we be thinking stuff that's not even real, you know. So like, you can't say that because somebody thinks something they are, you know. You can even think you rich and you might not be rich, you know. I'm keeping it real, you know. But like, I'm just saying, like, you know, of course, think well of yourself, you know, think good of yourself, you know, don't take that out of context. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's like, are you really what you think, you know? How about what somebody else think about you? Does that count? You know, first of all, the fucked up shit is we don't live by ourselves in this world, you know. So who you are ain't just determined by you. It's also determined by other people, you know. And that's fucked up, you know. It's also, you know, but that's just sometimes how it goes, you know. But at the same time, you can mold yourself into something you want to be and be that, you know. And then when you that, they can say you that, you know, for real, you know. So the thing is just work hard, man. Work hard. You know, all your shit, there's a little motivation, but it's not even a video about motivation, you know. Just work hard, you know, and, you know, love yourself, you know. Sometimes I don't even know what that means, you know, but like, you know, it's just what it is, you know. So, however you take it, that's how you take it, you know. But at the same time, it's like, what I know is knowing yourself, like, knowing yourself helps you be free a little bit of so much, I don't know the word I'm trying to say, but like, so much, looking so much of approval, so much from the outside, you know. Because when you're always looking for approval from the outside, you don't even know like what you approve, you know, or who you are, you know. You don't even know what you want, you know, because you're always trying to look for the approval of the outside, you know. So it's like, that's why it can help you knowing yourself, you know. But let's keep knowing ourselves. Let's keep diving in. So the thing is, forgive me for that little break, and you know, I hope you didn't go away. Like, the thing is, when we get to like learn every other thing, it's actually easy to just get, you know, because we can just memorize and stuff, you know. But when we get to learn ourselves, it's not easy to get, because you can feel like, oh, I done learned myself, and then tomorrow you feel like you didn't know yourself yet. Yeah, nigga, for real, man. Like, I'm keeping it real with y'all, you know, like, and tomorrow you feel like you don't know yourself yet, you know. So you know, that's my thoughts on this, you know. So don't even feel like don't even feel like don't even feel like, you know, you alone in this. You really not, you know, because I feel the same too, you know. Knowing yourself, it's it's a journey, man. It's not a destination, you know. It's really not never like you know yourself, you know. It's like a journey, you know. You always gotta keep on striving, trying to learn yourself, you know. So it's like, you know, don't look at it like, you know, I'm done learning myself, you know. I'm done being, you know, I know not, you know, I'm done learning myself. I already know who I am. No, keep learning, man. Keep learning for real, you know. And because tomorrow you can contradict the yesterday of you, you know. So tomorrow can contradict the yesterday of you, okay? Literally, you know. So like, you literally, you know, you can. Like, motherfuckers can be like, oh, you know, like, oh, I want to, you know, do drugs forever, you know. But then tomorrow they might change. They might be like, man, I don't want to do drugs no more. I want to be a healthy person, you know, with a healthy mind, you know. So it's like, and because of that, you realize, you know, they're not the same person no more, you know. So think about it, man, you know. So how you know, if tomorrow you can change, you know. So, that's why it's like it's something you gotta continuously do. You don't just have to do it today. You gotta do it tomorrow. You gotta do it the next day. You know, you gotta continually do that. You know, because you can be like, man, I know myself today, but then tomorrow, you know, you do some fucked up shit. And you're like, man, I thought I knew myself, but I really didn't know myself yet. You know, I'm still learning myself. You know, and that's what I suggest you guys to do. You guys should keep learning yourself, you know, because knowing yourself is like is the knowledge, it's the greatest knowledge, really. You know, it's not mathematics, it's not science, it's not none of that. It's you, you know, that's you the greatest knowledge, you know, to be honest. Yeah, so like learn how to get money, learn how to do this, do this and that, but the most thing you gotta do is learn how to learn how to deal with you. You know, how do you deal with you? You know, like when you get you mad, how do you react to you? You know, like do you forgive you? You know, do you go on a rampage and just torture yourself mentally? How do you deal with you? You know, like how do you deal with the mistakes you made and you knew that there was mistakes, you know? How do you deal with the future mistakes that you gonna make, you know? You know, like all that, it's like when you know yourself more, it can be easier, you know, it could be easier, you know, and I'm not saying go out there and just keep making mistakes, whatever, no, like, you know, I suggest you learn you know, motherfucker, like for real, nigga, like, learn you, man, like, just learn you. It can help you a lot, man. It can help you out, like, so much, you know, like, it can help you, like, it will help you be yourself, you know, like, be yourself, you know. It will help you, like, understand you more, you know, like, you know, it will help you, you know, make sense of a lot of shit, of how you was feeling before, you know. And even if you don't feel like that no more, you know, it will help you, nigga, for real, man. Like, so make sure, man, you know, you subscribe to the channel, man, you know, if you haven't, you know. And make sure you like the video, man, if you haven't, you know. Yeah, so, like, are we our skin, man? No, we're not, you know. No, we're not, for real, like, you know, and are we our heights? No, we're not, you know, even though we think we are sometimes. Are we our body? No, we're not, you know. Are we our face? No, we're not, even though we think we are sometimes, you know. But at the same time, are we our gangs? No, we're not. Are we our you know, like, city? No. Our school? No. All that shit is labels, man. Like, and they can help you in a certain period, but in the other period they might not help you that much, you know. So yeah, so learn yourself, know yourself, man. You know, I got other videos where I talk about, you know, accepting yourself, you know. But like the thing is, you can't accept yourself if you don't know yourself, you know. So learning yourself is very crucial, you know, to understanding like other things, you know, in life, you know, to knowing how you gonna navigate from point A to point B, you know. How you gonna do that? You will do that by knowing who you are, you know, knowing who your mind, your heart is, you know. But if you don't, it will never happen, you know. So if you read any book, read a book about learning who you are, you know, like read a book that's going, you know, or if you do anything, meditate, you know. Meditate and sit in silence and listen to your thoughts, you know. Listen to your own brain, you know. Listen to your own heart, you know, because it speaks to you, you know. Don't just be out here listening to the internet, listen to the music, listen to the TV, listen to like everybody else, like listen to you, you know. You probably know a lot of stuff that you can teach you, you know. You probably know how to deal with you, you know. So yeah, so that's one thing you gotta understand, man. That's one thing you gotta understand. It's like I can't even teach you about you, you know, even though I'm making this video, and that's the whole point of this video. Like it's like me to get you to go learn about you, you know. Yes, you know, and it just, you know, it helps, man, you know, like it helps to know who you are, you know, like what you want, you know, how you want to live your life, you know, like how you want to go by, you know, every day, you know, because you can be like, you know, the whole world can say, oh, it's okay to be selfish, and you over here being selfish, but your heart really don't want to be selfish, you know, to be honest with you, you know. Or the whole world can say, you know, it's okay to be nice, and you over there being nice, whatever, but your heart don't really want to be nice, you know. So like what do you want? That's the thing, you know, like what is it that you desire? You know, what is it that you know, not just desire, you know, I'm just saying, like, what is it that sometimes you can desire a lot of things, man, you know, like I desire to fly right now like a bird, you know, but you know, me and you both know that's not true. That's not gonna happen, you know. But at the same time, you know, it's like, don't, you know, you can have other logical desires that, you know, that can happen, you know, that, you know, so, you know, and not just that, you can desire to be a better person, you know, to be a role model in your community, you know. You can desire to be, you know, somebody better, you know, somebody that's, you know, advancing themselves and everybody else around them, you know. So it's always different things that you can do to better yourself, you know, and to forward yourself, you know. So never feel like you got, you know. One thing about my girlfriend, she said one thing one day she said, knowledge is forever, you know. Knowledge is like, you know, something that's forever is like continuous, you know. You cannot always say that, oh, I've learned enough, you know. No, that don't mean that you know enough, you know. Like sometimes you can learn this and that, but you still got more to learn, you know. So you can't be like, oh, I've learned enough, you know, I got it, you know, I don't need no more learning, you know. That's not something I need, this and that, you know. That ain't gonna help you, man, you know. Man, I'm just trying to show y'all, man, where I stay, man, you know. But that ain't gonna help you, you know. So yeah, so, you know, don't ever feel like, you know, you got all the knowledge that you need. You really don't, you know. You can never have all the knowledge that you need, you know. A lot of time you only have a knowledge for certain shit, you know. There's always knowledge, way more knowledge to be learned. There's knowledge about cars, there's knowledge about clothes, there's knowledge about shoes, there's knowledge about, you know, hair, knowledge about this and that, knowledge about everything. So how the fuck you think you know everything? You don't, you know. So get away from that mindset, man, you know. And And there's always not different knowledge about you, you know, like, yeah, you know, like knowledge about, you know, like your taste of music, knowledge about your taste of, you know, books, you know, knowledge about, you know, your taste of sport, you know, a different type of knowledge about you that you don't know, you know. So just keep learning you, man. Just keep trying to understand who you are, you know, because that will pay off a lot, man. That will pay off significantly, you know. Y'all just don't know that, man. That will pay off like enormously, you know. That's the word I want to say, enormously. That's how much it will pay off, you know. Like, let me put the camera right here. It's too much sunlight, but I hope you can still see me, man. You know, I'm doing this because of the sun, you know, but let me try to go this way. Yeah, so like just understand one thing, man. Like, people can even call you names, define you this way and define you that way. That don't mean that that's who you are, you know. You know, and you know, like they say, motherfucker call you broke today, and tomorrow you got money. So think about it, you know, like, you know, so who are you really? You know, who are you? Like so are you broke because they called you broke? You know, or are you rich because you rich today? You know, so make sure, man, you know, you learn who you are, man. Like you know, like, you know, I know it's contradictory ideas in this world. You know, I know, you know, like you can be this and you can be that, you can do this and then that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, how do you even accept that if you don't go and learn that? And learn that, man, hold on, you know, I can play soccer and I can rap, you know, so I'm a soccer player and a rapper, you know. So you can be like, you know, think about it, you know, you can have, how you know that, you know, by going and learning you know, how you know shit, by learning you every day, you know, knowing how you feel about certain shit, you know, like, you know, so yeah, so don't ever feel like, man, you know, I've learned me at the most, you know, you're infinite, you know. Every day you change anyway, you know, like who you was yesterday is not who you are today. You would have been probably a kid yesterday, and today you are grown up, you know. So like you know, you gotta understand, you're not thinking the same no more, you know. So think about it, you know. Yeah, so yeah, man, I was just thinking about what to say, man, you know. Yeah, you know, smile when you want to smile, cry when you want to cry, you know, like, don't ever feel like, man, I got to be this bouncer, you know, I can't cry, man, you know. Sometimes that's bullshit, you know. I ain't gonna lie to you, that sometimes that's super bullshit, you know, and you can cry when you want to cry, and you can smile when you want to smile, okay? So like, you know, don't ever feel like, you know, people would like, people will force you like to smile, and people will force you to cry, you know, cause, you know, no, like, you know, sometimes you feel like crying, cry, you know, let it out, you know, and sometimes you feel like smiling, smile, you know, and it's okay, you know, they're both you know, so just cause you smile doesn't mean that you don't cry sometimes, you know, and just cause you cry, that doesn't mean that you don't smile sometimes, you know. So yeah, so let me see. I'm thinking about what else to say in this video. Cause remember, we don't script this video, you know. Like you can say what you want to say, but if I have the budget to script a whole video and edit everything, yes, I will do it, but like I'd rather do this right now until I get the budget to do that. And once I do that, then, you know, I can, you know, then I can, you know, then you can see the scripts and everything. You know, some of these videos will not be edited. You know, this probably won't be edited, but at the same time, if you was listening to my words and you was listening to the knowledge I was dropping, then you would have learned something, you know. So yeah, so yeah, I want you to know a lot of people tell you go get money, you know. You know, you can go get money too, you know, and you gotta do the things that everybody else do sometimes too. You know, you can say because I'm learning myself, I can't go work. I'm not preaching none of that. You know, go to work, get your money. You know, go and hustle hard. You know, every day. You know, but what I'm preaching is when you decide, like when you decide like money is everything to you, that's you, you know. But some people, you don't have to decide that if you don't feel like that money is not everything to you. It's not everything to you. It's not everything to you. I don't believe money is everything to me. That's why I'm making this video. You know, this is a free video. You know, so I don't believe none of that. You know, so this is my nephew Sean. Y'all want to see him? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sean, can they see you? Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Say what's up. Say what's up. Scooter. Okay. Hey, y'all. A little bit. My nephew hit me with a football in the eye, but it's okay, you know. But we just talk about, you know, the self, you know, knowing that self, you know. If you just tuned in, man, you know, welcome back to my podcast, my show, my TV, whatever you want to call it, you know. This a new shirt my girlfriend bought me, you know. This outfit, you know, and you know how do it look, y'all? How do it look? You know, how do it look? How do I look, y'all? How do I look? It's cool, right? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. But okay, so yeah, so that's my nephew. So I was just telling you guys, you know, make sure that you learn who you are. You know, make sure that when you do that. You know, when you do that, you will learn how to navigate, you know, through this life. You know, you will learn how to navigate through different places, you know, because you will never know how to navigate somewhere if you don't even know how to drive you. How you gonna know how to drive anything you don't even know how to drive you? How to work you? How you gonna know how to work anything? You know, keeping the wheel. If you kept watching this whole video, man, thumbs up to you, man. For real, man. Thumbs up, you know. So it's like, how you gonna know that? You know, you wanna know anything, you know. So you learn how you work your manual, you know, like what kind of oil you require, what kind of gas you require, you know, and you know, learn, you know what kind of food, whatever you require, you know, whatever, you know, water. If you a car, then you need water, gas, and oil. You know, if you a person, then you need food, water, yeah, stuff like that. You know, so like everybody don't eat the same food anyway. You know, learn your food. You know, like what kind of food is good for your body. Some people are lactose intolerant. You know, and others are not. Other people are not lactose intolerant. You know, so how you gonna know you? If you don't learn you know, if you don't always try to understand who you are, you know, like a book, you know, chapters, read every day who you are, your consciousness, open it up and read who you are like a chapter, you know, literally, you know, and it's all written in your DNA in who you are, and you can always feel it in your spirit, you know. So just don't have no delusions. I don't want you to have crazy ass delusions that will not help you but just hurt you. You know, anything that you feel like it's a delusion, it's a delusion. Believe me, you know. So yeah, so I keep it real, man. You know, this is me, man. I don't lie about nothing, you know. And if I ever lie, man, I was stupid, you know, to be honest with you, you know. So there's no reason to lie about anything, you know. So subscribe to my channel, man. All love, positivity, everything, you know. I hope everything goes good for you, okay? For real.